It is going to be started in a moment, so we can to start. Okay. And now we are going to draw this part at last, but before that, I'm going to showcase you few 3D modeling tools with the help of which you can do that. I think so. Someone mic was on due to which this thing appear. Akash Rawat, are you trying to say something? Akash Rawat, I'm going to mute him. He left. Okay. So with respect to that, please try to download the software in your laptops or desktop. If anyone facing any difficulty, please let me know so we can resolve that issue with respect to the installation part. Now I'm going to start the 3D modeling part. In earlier class, what I shared that what are the different tools which are available in this sketch module. Okay, due to unavailability of software, you might not able to use these software, practice these tools. Try to install and then practice, as you are going to give your PTs with respect to with the help of this software only. Okay, and with respect to why before without practicing you are unable to do that. Okay, so with respect to that, we are going to learn few 3D modeling tools with the help of which you can create different parts. And after telling these tools, I am going to showcase you how we can create this 3D modeling part with the help of these different views in a 3D modeling software. Okay, so with the help of that, I am going to showcase you first 3D modeling tools. First, I am going to showcase you two tools, two to three. This one, extrude boss, evolve boss, and swept boss. Okay, so for using any 3D modeling tool or for adding any material within a sketch or adding thickness in a sketch, you need to use these tools of 5 which was shown in the screen, that is extrude boss, revolve boss, swept boss, lofted boss, and boundary boss. So these are the 5 different tools which was placed in this ribbon with the help of which you can add material within a sketch or within a hollow sketch also. So I am going to showcase you how you can do this. So first, place your cursor on the plane and then right click or left click, any click you want to do as per your necessity, and then left click on the icon that create a sketch. Okay, so with the help of that, what you can do, as you opted for sketch, the ribbon changes from features to sketch module. Okay, where all the 2D tools are placed within the ribbon. After onwards, what you need to do, you need to use these sketch tools with the help of which you can create a sketch. So I'm going to select circle. Okay, then I'm going to create two circles. Earlier I told you that we are going to work in MMGS. So before that, I'm going to convert that part in MMGS, and then I'm going to dimension it. With the help of mouse gesture, you can select tools, and the mouse gesture is working with the help of clicking right click and then dragging your mouse. So in this software, there are around 4 to 8 mouse gestures are available, which I shared you that you can optimize or change this option from customize option, from where you can go to mouse gesture, and these two modes are available with the help of which you can do such things. Other thing is that you can place small ribbons that is placed on my right side and left side, which helps me to access the tool without going to the ribbon of top side. So now we are going to dimension this circle, and then I'm going to put a value of 100. Okay. While creating these things or doing these things, if any student had any query, please raise your query at the same time so we can repeat that part. Okay, because if the drawing completes, it takes so much time to edit and or make revision with respect to that. Okay, so you can see that by putting a value of 100, 100 millimeter diameter circle is placed. whenever you are going to dimension, if such symbol is appear within a drawing, it shows that it is a symbol of diameter. And if there is a radius value which was given with the help of that, so there was written should be a r radius. Okay. So if we are going to create or add material with this solid circle part, so what we are going to do, we have to click on extrude boss. Okay. So you can see that the sketch is going to be converted into a 3D part. There are several options which are available within this tool, that you can place or add thickness to one side. Okay, by dragging and dropping to this arrow symbol, you can increase the value of its thickness. Okay, what you can do, the other thing is that you can add material to other side by clicking over here, and the dimension can be varied in the same fashion. So with the help of this tool, you can see that there is a dimension of or height of a 60 millimeter on one side on the upside part, and the value of 37 millimeter on the downside part. So with the help of this, what you can do, you can create a cylinder or whatever profile you need, and the dimension of both sides can be varied with the help of this direction 2 feature. Okay, and if you need to create same dimension on both sides, so what you can do, you need to click on mid plane. Okay, so with the help of that, when you are going to increase the value whatever it may be, so it increases equally on both sides. So you can see over here. Okay, the other options are available over here, but it depends, it can be used with respect to a component which is already created within this module. I'm going to showcase you that part also. So this is, if we are going to exit the tool, then a 3D part is going to be created of such type of cylinder type. Okay, now if we are going to edit the material adding feature or extrude boss, so you have to right click over there and then click on edit feature. So with the help of that, if you need to make any changes with respect to the thickness or height of the value, that can be done by putting or re-editing that part. So this can be done very easily. Okay, there's one more thing in case of blind direction 2, the drafting feature which is available within this module. Okay, drafting feature means whenever you are looking, if you are in a bucket, that there are tapering angle which was available in within the bucket. So what you can do, you have to click on this part, and you can see that if the value of 1 degree draft is placed, the inclination at the top side is going to be changed. This feature is available in both sides, and with respect to that, if you need to increase draft, make the draft outside, so by clicking over here, you can increase the drafting value. Okay, so with respect to that, you are going to keep the same angle. So with respect to that, click on OK. So you can see that a tapered component in place of a cylindrical component is created. So in such a fashion, we can create these 3D modeling parts with the help of these tools. Okay, so is it fine for all of you? That is any query regarding this part till this part? No query. Okay, if you had any query, please you can share that question at last also. Okay. So with the help of this, we can add material within a particular profile. Okay, there's one more thing which I need to showcase you, that suppose in sometimes it happens that you opted a wrong plane where you need to create it. Suppose right now we are created this object in top plane, and somehow you found that you opted the wrong plane. So with the help of a tool which was available within the pop-up, that you can change the plane also. So right click over here, edit sketch, edit feature. Okay, with respect to that, if you need to, actually this is a single part, that's why this option is not available right now. Otherwise you can change the plane also, with the help of which you can correct the, if somehow you opted a wrong plane, so with the help of that you can make that changes within a drawing also. Okay. Now I'm going to showcase you the other feature. For that part, I need a plane which is a distance. So for that purpose, I need to create a datum plane. So datum plane can be created with the help of this. So I'm going to create a datum plane for showcasing you the other features. It's somehow not picking the part. So I'm going to increase the value. Now this is a datum plane which is created within this module. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a sketch. So sketch module can be selected by clicking over here, sketch, or you can click over here also for getting the same feature. Okay. So with the help of this, you can opt for sketch. Okay. Now you have to click on to normal and then go to cylinder part, or we need to create a rectangle also. We can create that rectangle also for showcasing you the best thing that this tool is here. Suppose if we need to you can see that there are several jugs which we are using for pouring water in a glass. Okay, so whatever the handle which you are gripping with the help of your hand, that is a curvature part and it actually joins the curve of that object. So by adding material within that, we are need to flip this part. If you can see that if we are going to add material within this part, okay, somehow we are going to okay, and we can see that the curvature part is completely merged with the cylinder part, but this is the wrong method, because if we are going to hide this part, okay, so you can see that actually this is a parent-child relationship, that's why the complete part is hidden. So I'm going to showcase you one thing. We are going to create a cut section. Actually the color was also same, that's why we can't identify that, but this part is that we never create extension part, and then we can see that with the help of wireframe also. Okay, actually I choose the wrong one, maybe with that was for but the correct way to do this part is that edit sketch. Okay. I'm going to select the 3D model, and what you need to do, if you can see over here that when you are going to drag this part within that first one, okay, so whenever the amount of material that is going to be consumed by the component is different, suppose for that purpose I'm going to use evaluate and then mass properties. Okay, so you can see over here that the total mass going to be 2607.56. Okay, 2607.56 grams. Okay, while selecting a material for this shape, you can also calculate the mass of this material. But now I showcase you one thing, that if we are going to edit and then select for up to surface, so what surface it is asking, that it is asking for this surface. So you can see that the part which is created right now is up to this surface. So with the help of the other features which was available within this drafting tool, you can create a curve at the end or the second end of the profile which is required by the geometry. And now I'm going to click OK. Then again go to mask properties. Actually the change was not there, while I don't think so. It is actually calculating the whole mass. So actually this was the correct way with the help of which you can calculate the total mass of this object, and it's the correct way to create such features. Okay, so in such a way you can create up to features with the help of which you can create the correct curvature which you require for the particular geometry. Okay, so this was the first feature of extrude boss. Okay, I'm going to delete the second one for showcasing you another thing. Okay, I'm going to delete the plane also and the sketch profile also. Yes to all, the sketch part also. Suppose I need to create a flask. Okay, so for that purpose I need to create a sketch of such type. And for using the revolve feature, what the basic requirement is that the object should be closed. Okay, so with the help of this fillet feature, what we can do, we can create curves at the corner. Okay, now click OK. Also, I am going to create a central line for the referencing axis about which it is going to be revolved. So this is the complete sketch. Okay, going to keep normal. With the help of space bar, you can opt this window. Okay, wherever you are keeping the cursor, it is going to be a pop up. Okay, so the space bar do the same thing which you can opt from here. Okay, so if I am going to create a revolve, okay, then select the sketch. Now you can see that whatever the sketch profile I created, it actually revolve around this axis with the help of this revolve feature. And what you can do, you can control the direction of curvature also with the help of this direction 2 feature, because as you can see that if I am going to fill a value of only 60 degree, okay, this part is created, and when I am going to click on this part, another part, I am going to click a value of 90 degree. Okay, just hold for a second. Okay. And now you can see that by adding a different value within this two direction, we can add material of different angle. Suppose I'm going to increase the value of 120 degree. Okay. Now you can see that the angle is going to be increased. Or if I'm going to fill a value of 170, so with the help of these features, we can control the different sides of a component. There one more feature which was added available within the extrude boss feature, that is thin feature. Actually, that was not available when you are going to exit from the tool, or you want to re-edit a particular 3D material adding tool. Okay, for this tool you need to take over here, and what you got that you can actually the two direction way. So for that purpose, what we need to do, we need to first make this blind or 360. You can do also that you can control from both sides, but I am going to showcase you right now with the help of this feature. Somehow it is going to be, I'm going to re-edit, then revolve boss. Okay, then you can see over there thin features available. So what is happening actually, mid plane around 5 only, or maybe 1 also. Okay. Actually, the dimension of whatever the component which we created is very small. That's why it is not available. Otherwise, this feature helps you to create a hollow part that may be solid with the help of this thin feature, which I am going to showcase you after getting a proper dimension of this object onwards. Okay. So with the help of this thin feature, what you can do, you can add or hollow a particular component. First of all, actually we need to check that this part of what value. I'm going to the edit. then keep the normal, then select the object. What is the height? Actually it is around 137, so I'm going to do the 150. Okay, then this is going to be created. You can change the value by clicking on a part also. So if you need to change that, if I need to create or make a change of 10 millimeter increment, so you can opt for this and then click on regenerate tool over here. So you can see that the height of the component is going to be created. Other thing is that if you want to change the value of fillet radius, so you can do the same thing also over here. So if we need to fill a value of 15, then click OK, then click on regenerate. So that part is going to be accommodated within the sketch profile. Okay, so this thing is going to be happen. With respect to that, I think so these two things are going to be sufficient for doing or completing this stuff. So for creating this profile, we need only these two tools. Okay, if any other tool is required, then I'll let you know. Okay. Okay. Now next thing is that I'm going to showcase you this feature. So for that purpose, I need a plane that is in between placed. I'm going to click sketch, then keep normal the plane, then place a spline over here. Okay, I'm going to place a spline of this type. Okay, and select. Actually, this is a pathway from where. Okay, sorry. Actually, this is a material adding feature. So for that purpose, what we need to do, we need a fresh sketch. I'm going to discard that part. I'm going to delete this also, and delete this part. So for creating a step was what we need to do. We need two sketches at the same time. First of all, what we need to do, we need a path. Okay. After onwards, what we need to do, I'm going to create a spline freehand. Okay. Then select OK. Then this is the pathway. Okay. Then what I need to do, I need a plane which is normal to this point. So for that purpose, what we need to do, we have to select this point and then click on reference geometry for plane. Okay. After onwards, what is asking about the second reference? Actually, this with the help of this method, we can create a datum plane. Okay. So for second reference, what we need to do, we need to select this line. So it creates a perpendicular plane to that line. And after onwards, what we need to do, we need to create a sketch over here. So I'm going to create a circle which is normal to that path, then exit from the sketch module. Okay, so what we done over here, we created two sketches. One was the path and other was the geometry of that path. Okay, which is going to be followed by the component. So I'm going to opt for the geometry. Then with the help of this tool, what you need to do, you need to opt for the path. Okay, so you have to opt this sketch. So the profile is going to be created. But there's one more thing. While using the tool, the band which is created within the software, if the manufacturability of that band is possible, till that time period, the geometry is going to be created. Otherwise, if you give a greater band, then the geometry is not going to be created. Keep in mind that part. Okay. So in such a manner, you can create such profiles with the help of this three tools. There are more two tools, but I'm going to stop this part and going to showcase you how we can create this geometry with the help of this methodology. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, we are going to create this part. So for that, I'm going to use from fresh 3D modeling part file. So I'm going to delete these things. Now we are going to start from so first of all, you are able to understand that what are the different dimensions which we require for creating this drawing. So you can see that there is a 45-degree curvature was created within this profile, and the sketch that is actually due to some network I was out from the class. I'm going to share my screen again. Is my screen shared? Anyone can reply, is my screen is shared or not right now?
Yes, sir, shared.
Okay, thank you. So with the help of this, what we can do, we need to create a part of such type of such profile. Before that, what we need to access that, what was the dimension of that profile which we need to create. Okay. So with respect to that, we need to create of such profile. And what we need to do, first of all, we need to create a circle of such type. So for that purpose, what we need to do, we need to create a 45-degree angle circle with the help of revolve tool. Then after onwards, what we can do, we can create or choose the top plane where we can add such material. So for that purpose, what we need to do, what we are going to do, we are going to create two circles of such types that may follow a path of 45-degree angle, and the diameter of that two circle is 1.620 and 2.380. Okay. So for that purpose, I am going to select a plane. Just wait a moment and then go for select a plane and then create circles. Why is it reflecting? Okay. So I'm going to create two circles at the same time. The dimension may be 1.620 of inner circle. Okay. So this is 1.620. Then press enter. Okay. The other one was 2.380. So 2.380 and then press OK. So we got this circle. Okay. That what we need to do, we need to revolve this about an axis. Okay. So this was the sketch which we required. Then after onwards, the selection of plane is very important part actually. So for that purpose, I'm going to show all the planes first. Not all the planes, one at a time. See, if we need to revolve this about as per the sketch, so we need a line that is going to be revolved about this plane. So for that purpose, what we are going to do, we are going to opt for this right plane. Okay, and then we are going to create a sketch of this type. And after onwards, what we are going to do is of so for that purpose, what we are going to do, we are going to create a sketch of this line, then go for OK. Then we are going to select this sketch, revolve boss, about which line it is going to be calculated. So this, oh sorry. For this purpose, actually the line is going to be in same sketch. Forgot that part. So I'm going to create a sketch within the same profile. Okay. So the line going to be created about this. Then exit sketch. Then revolve about this, but the angle may be the one more thing which we have to keep in our mind, that the one thing which we did wrong, the radius of this is 4.880. So for that purpose, I am going to edit again, edit. And the distance of this line which is going to be created from this point is 4.880. I maybe think so that yes, it is correct. Then press OK. Then I'm going to revolve. Okay. So revolve this part, and the angle will be only 45 degree. 45. So this was the part which is created right now. as per the geometry. So whenever you are looking at a drawing, the different dimensions which was available within the drawing, now it is very important for you to get an idea that how this is going to be created within a 3D modeling software. Okay, such parts can be created with the help of these 3D modeling software, and that are going to be a component of a assembly. Okay, so till this part, any query from all of you? Otherwise, I am going to create these two top and bottom surface of this component with the help of this 3D modeling software. Any query from your side? Okay, now there's one more thing which I can share you from this drawing, that you can see over here that is our CC, which is written with the help of these lines. Okay, and actually this symbol is used for showcasing you that this part is actually hollow, and the cut section, this is CC is showing a cut section. Now the section of this, or the profile of this section, is going to be shown over here for showcasing you the diameter of that profile, and then also that the hatching is created within this profile, which showcase that there is material over there, and whatever the place within the region where there is no hatching, it showcases you that there is no material within that. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to sketch on this surface. Okay, because the material is, and we actually created a 45-degree angle curve. Now what we are going to do, we need to create this part. Okay, so for that purpose, what we are going to do, we are going to first of all sketch over here, sketch. So by creating a first part within a 3D modeling software, and by selecting any face or any surface of that part, you can go for a sketch module. Okay, so over here you can see that a rectangle with a fillet around 0.560 radius, and the diameter was also showcased you. So first of all, I am going to create a rectangle, center rectangle, with the help of this tool, and I am also hiding the plane. It actually creates illusion about what was the real rectangle. So with the help of this, what we can do, we are going to create a rectangle of 1 point. This is actually a center distance 1.875. Actually, it helps in placing the rectangle at the center. Okay. So with the help of this, what was the dimension? 1.875. So it is 1.875. Okay, then press OK. Now the other dimension is that 3.750. So this was the dimension. Cancel. Actually, it is equidistant. That why it actually automatically collects that this is 3.750. Or if we do not need to mark this and then or directly mark this dimension, so you can see over here that this is 3.750. So whenever the two dimension or equidistance or same dimension which is going to appear over a circle, this conflict is going to be appear. Okay, with respect to the dimension. Now the other thing is that we got a circles at the corners, and also got a fillet at of 0.560. So for putting a fillet, what we are going to do, we are going to first of all fill a value of 0.560 and then press tab. Okay, and then select these corners. Okay, and then press OK. So you can see over here that we got a fillet of such type. After onwards, what we are going to do, we are going to create these circles at the corners. Okay, so I'm going to create a circle over here. Okay, so the diameter of this circle and the distance from this both sides is 0.560. So we can see that whatever the center which we got by creating the fillet, this was the center of these circles. Okay, and we got 4 circles over here. So with the help of this, what we are going to do, we are going to create circles at these corners. I'm going to create a circle. at these four corners. There's one more thing which I'm going to showcase you, and whatever the dimension of each cycle, that is 0.380. So we are going to dimension 1. Or there one more thing which I'm going to showcase, that you can select all four circles by pressing Control, then go for equal. Okay, so all the circles are going to be of same dimension at the same time. Now the dimension of the circle is 0.380. So that is radius or diameter? Yeah, diameter. So 0.380 and then press OK. So by putting the constraint relations, you can see over here that within a single click all the circles are created. Okay. Now with the help of the rotating, we can see that part. The one more thing which we need to do, we need to create a circle also within that. So for creating a circle, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select this outer sketch and then showcase you a convert entities. This can also be done with the help of circle command, but this helps you in getting a better curvature. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to add material of what thickness of around thickness is going to be showcased here somewhere. Actually thickness value is not shown here right now. So what we are going to do, we are going to assume that value. We are going to assume that this may be of around 2 millimeter. So I'm going to extrude boss, flip 2. 2 is much more, which is going to give me 1. 1 is much more. I'm going to put a value of 0.5. Okay, and then press OK. Actually, we need to select the contour and press OK. There's some issue. Actually, there are 2 circles which are placed in that. So there's some issue with the help of that. I'm going to check. Actually, the curvature was placed, that's why it is not going to happen. Actually, the point is that we need to create this sketch first, otherwise that's why the problem is showcasing you that a little amount of material which is required at this plane is not going to be. Actually, when we are going to extrude this part, so we have always keep in mind that what things come first. We are going to add material within that. What is happening actually? That's actually it is happening. There is some issue, but we can resolve that part. First of all, I'm going to showcase you how these things can be done. So with the help of this, we can see that we have to first create this part, otherwise this difficulty we are not going to face otherwise. Okay. So till time I'm going to showcase you how these components are created. After onwards, I'm going to showcase you how So with the help of this drawing, what we can do, we can create a circular profile of such type, and then what we are going to do, we can create or make changes as per our drawing. Okay. Over here the fillet also, which is showcasing you, we can see over here the fillet part. So with the help of fillet, 3D fillet, what we can do, we can create such things. We are going to put a value of 0.5 or maybe less, 3, and then select the curve. So this is going to be created. Oh, actually it is selecting other side. Okay. So before that, I'm going to select this face, H, and then I'm going to create a circle of 0.3880. Okay, and we are getting this from here. Three 0.880. Okay, and there are few holes which was placed over here. I think so. The dimension is all here, over here it is given. So it is a inner circle also. Okay, so we are going to create this circle also. The dimension is, maybe think so, 3.860. Actually wrong. We need to create a circle at these corners. So for that, I'm going to create a circle first. For that purpose, we are going to create a circle. I'm going to create a circle over here, and this is around 3.380 plots. .380. A circle is created. We do not need this circle. Yes, and we are going to keep this circle. Actually, we are in dimension module, that's why it is appearing. We already done that part. Select this and this circle, tangent, then go for line command. This, select line command, go for line command, select, and then trim the remaining part, select power trim. Okay, now what you need to do, you need to circular array, circular pattern over here. Clear, select this one, go for that, So you can see over here. Yeah, I got a call. I need to mute for a moment. Okay, now we need to trim these parts. So with the help of this power trim, what we can do, we can trim this part, and there is one more cycle which we need to create. So for that we can convert entities also. So this may be completed. So right now what we can do, we can add material or this geometry. So you okay, so one part which is not actually, I think so it is happening. The sketch was created. Due to some reason it is not going to showcase you that the geometry is going to be hollow. So for that part what we can do, we can remove material from that section also. So for that what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a circle by getting the center. Okay, and for dimension part I'm going to get the drawing. The dimension of inner part is that 2.380. okay, so we are going to dimension 2.380. okay, and the axis may be okay. So in such fashion you can create part of such type. Okay, so while creating any part you need to keep in mind that which part is going to be created first. Okay, and the fillet part which we are going to try it if there is a gap actually. So this is not acceptable in case of 3D modeling part. So we can change that part with the help of the thickness which we gave. So in that case that is 0.48. So we need to check that. So that is rectified. So in such a manner, before completing your drawing, first always check that whatever the part, because when you are going to create such parts, if such mistakes are there, then there will be a bigger loss with respect to the manufacturing section. So with the help of fillet, what we can do, we can do this fillet. I think so this is going to be get upside. So such things can be done with the help of different methods. This is not going to be function over here. So please keep in mind whenever you are going to create drawings for these things, you have to opt for such scenarios of different tools which help you in completing that drawing. Okay. So this is the part which was there. So there are different views of such sections and of a component. So with the help of this, we can create such things. We have to keep practicing for getting things clear in our mind, which helps us in completing the task for these components. Okay, I'm going to also share you this drawing, which is already actually shared within your Teams sections. Okay. So this is all from my side for today class. I'm going to take attendance.